How does it feel to be back?
Feels good. Well, we've been back, been back for a month or so, but it feels good to get back on the field and have some live action. Have the defense running around. It's everything looks good on there, and all of a sudden you get a defense, you got to move around, get a live rush, and people running around. You got to get back in the flow of things and make good decisions. And when things aren't perfect, you got to keep working on those things. So always room for improvement from the first day, and the way it should be.
What's been your first impression of Daniel Jones?
Yeah, I think Daniel, throws it well, and good kid. Just trying to pick up the offense. I've been here 2 weeks, so a lot going on right now with his just trying to learn the offense and protections and footwork and everything. So we've all been there, been rookies and learning it, but seems to have the right attitude and doing some good things.
Can you take us through your draft night? When you heard he was picked, when you knew when?
It's not very exciting, so just watched it and got the word from Coach Gettleman and Coach Shermer that they're going to draft him, and that's about it.
What did you think of them taking a quarterback at 6?
I knew that was a strong possibility that they would take a quarterback, so that's just I was fine with it.
Do you feel a different kind of pressure entering this season to protect your job and to win, given that Daniel is now here?
No. I mean, I think there's always, there's always an urgency to win, and your job is to go out there and find ways to try to get that accomplished, and to play good football and be a good leader and be a good teammate and all those things. So I don't think anything changes from that aspect.
Eli, how much different is it, or how much added responsibility is there to do all of those things, but also kind of mentor Daniel Jones along? And does that go into that part of being a leader and teammate and all those things?
No added responsibility. I think the quarterback room always works the same, no matter who's in there, and so it's still, you're always willing to help and just talk football with all the guys that are willing to be helped in that sense, where every day we're going to sit there, we're going to watch, you're going to watch practice with the coaches. You're also going to watch practice just, a lot of times just with the quarterbacks, even before the coaches get in there. And, you don't just watch your own reps. You go through everybody's reps. You talk about the decisions, the things that could have been done better, the protections, and, what it's like to make decisions, and, when the live bullets are rolling. And, so I think there's, it's always everybody helping each other out in the quarterback room.
How much do you view yourself as a mentor? I know that's been like a big topic, whether the quarterbacks, the older veteran quarterbacks should be mentoring the younger guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's I've been doing that for the last 11 years or 12 years, or I don't know when you become a mentor. When that's official. I think if you've been in the league longer than any other guy in the quarterback room, you should be a mentor in that sense, where a little bit more. You can be helpful, and again, it's not necessarily your job to do it. It's your job. I think that, like I said, hey, you're in the quarterback room, and with all if all the quarterbacks in there, then you're talking and you're helping out, and everybody's kind of mentoring everybody. If certain guys aren't in there, then they can't be mentored. So it's a little bit on Daniel, just kind of being in there, listening and asking questions, and everybody willing to help out in those situations.
Is it any different for you because you knew him however much, a little, through Coach Cutcliffe at all, versus like when Kyle came in or when Davis Webb came in? Does the relationship help at all?
No, I think it's the same. It's the same with anybody. I think all the quarterbacks, you want them. I think it's important to have a good relationship with those guys, and feel like I have with all the guys that have been here in the past, and willing, like I said, willing to help out, willing just to talk football, and a lot of it's just watching the film and going over things, and and just answering questions, and kind of I think it one way it helps me. If you can kind of teach it, then you know it, and I think so when someone's asking how why you make calls or how do you make a read, and if you can explain it and talk the X's and O's, then that means you truly know it, and know what you're doing and can go out there and perform it.
What did Coach Cutt tell you about Daniel?
Yeah, I haven't talked, specifically with Coach Cutt, since Daniel's been drafted. But just over the years, I've been around Daniel, been going to Duke, and Daniel's been around some, and so I've watched their games over the years and become a Duke fan because of Coach Cutt, and so seen quite a few games and seen him play well.
Do you see Gil Brandt, who obviously is like a Hall of Fame talent evaluator, said and look, I don't mean to make this comparison, he's got a long way to go before he's you or your brother, but sees some of you guys in his mannerisms, the way he takes a snap, the way he looks behind center. Do you see any of that?
Tough to say. I mean, I don't know if that's what I'm not looking to see, compare him to me or to Peyton. Obviously played in a very similar offense that Peyton and I played with in Coach Cutt's offense, and so again, he's been here 2 weeks, so and today's the first practice versus the defense. So I think there's a lot to learn.
Eli, some of your coaches are saying you look very lively, you look spry, you look flexible, you look good. How do you feel, and you compare to maybe other years at this point?
Feel great. Worked hard this off season to stay in shape and just continue to work on trying to stay young and mobile and strong and stay healthy, and so feel like I'm in good shape and in good to have all my skills that I need to do to go out there and play well.
How long do you want?
How does the offense be efficient now with Odell moving on?
Well, everybody's got to do their job, and so it doesn't change. We've last 2 years we've played a decent number of games without him, and into last year played last 4 or 5 games without him. We were able to score points and do well, and so we just we got a lot of playmakers still, and everybody's just got to do their job, make plays, win the one-on-one matchups, and we'll be fine.
Eli, how much longer do you want to play?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it, so I want to play this year and go from there.
You haven't thought about that?
I don't think I've ever put a time frame on how long. I think you'll know when it's time to stop based off the circumstances or how your body's feeling.
Okay, 3 more.
Hey Eli, when you get ready for the season, do you approach it as simply saying, I'm the quarterback of the New York Giants and I want to stay that as long as possible?
I don't know if that's exactly it. I think I understand that I'm a quarterback on the Giants, and it's my responsibility to go out there, play well, do my job to the best of my ability, and I want to be in this position. I want to be the quarterback. I want to go win games and have a great year.
I think there's a lot of people who are curious about how the dynamic works between a veteran and a rookie who was brought in, drafted very highly to be the starting quarterback, but can't be that while you're in that job. So how do you get past that awkwardness, that conflict?
No, no awkwardness in our room. There's been,
So, I understand, but I'm saying how do you get past that? How do you avoid that?
just don't create it. It's not there. So it's you don't make something that's not an issue. So again, it's just for whatever reason, it doesn't bother me, and I'm not, it's not about being nervous or worried. It's just about hey, treating it the same as it's been the last 15 years, and whether just be a good person, and whoever's in the quarterback room, talk football, and someone's confused about something or not sure about something, just having great communication and a relationship with all the guys in there.
Eli, for years you hear in any sports, you hear about a veteran like you, and they bring in a rookie, a high-priced rookie, and it kind of lights a fire. It kind of makes the guy work harder, makes the guy try harder, all this stuff. I mean, is there any dynamic of that that will all be over to you, do you think?
I mean, I don't think. I feel like I've always tried hard and worked hard and done everything possible to be in a position to be successful. So I don't think it has changed that. But hey, I understand the circumstances that I am, and know that sure, I need to play well, and need to play well early, and do my job, and so you want to do that, and also be careful not to press and trying to do too much too soon when things aren't there, and force things in the bad play. So hey, I gotta try to play the best of my ability, make good decisions, and lead this team to get wins.
Will it be helpful, Eli, being a second year in this offense?
Definitely. Just guys getting lined up and playing fast and knowing what to do, and be able to get to plays and adjustments and different things. So just from everybody. A few new spots here and there. At receiver or at running back. Running back's the same as Saquon, but at the offensive line and a few receivers. But for the most part, a lot of the base guys are returning and have that second year and be able to play fast and just not thinking as much early on, and so it should help out. On both sides of the ball, really, when you have that second year in the same offense and defense.
How do you feel about the offensive line having been rebuilt?
Yeah, well, I think feel good. Feel good about those guys. They work hard, and added a few pieces that should work. So I think they'll do their part, do their job very well, and that should help everybody else do their job well as also.
Would be the best line you've had in a long time. I mean, is that fair to you look at it that way as well?
Anything could be, and could be doesn't help
there's
out
five
much.
guys that have proven starters in this league, pretty much, or at least 4.5.
Well, it's great. Yeah, it's great. It's a great opportunity for us, and for those guys to play well, and I think they will have that opportunity to go out there and do good stuff.